when did you start with the remote recording? Was it before the pandemic or after?
Before.
Mm.
I walked in, and I'll give you guys a nice little plug here. My first introduction to Source Connect was my buddy Rob King, Green Street Studios. Give him a nice little plug. He was the person that I got, I think, one of my first union jobs. Like, he was one of the first jobs I did when I was in Los Angeles, and he still remains a dear friend. He had a studio in the back of his house, which I thought was weird, but it's a great studio. And that guy has more gear. It's insane. Matter of fact, that's where I got my Manly Slam, was from Rob King. I said, if you ever get rid of this, he has two. And I was like, if you ever get rid of one, please call me first and I will come bring you money. And he did. He walked in, and at this time I was doing Age of Conan with Funcom. And I was like, is there going to be anybody here? It's just you and I. And he goes, no. I was like, where's the director? The director's name was Kate Saxon. She's a friend to this day. She's going to be on Source Connect. I was like, what is the Source Connect?
Yeah.
And he was like, you've heard of ISDN? I was like, yeah, it's like that, but way better. And lo and behold, he pushes a button, and there's Kate Saxon in London listening to me in Sherman Oaks, but without a loss of quality. And I was like, what in the world are you kidding me right now? And I was like, how expensive is this? And he was like, no, dude, this is like a plugin that you can get. I'm like, ISDNs require like thousands of dollars, and a lot of the phone companies won't even do it anymore, and you have to have all this gear. He's like, no, this is literally a plugin that I put on. So I've been with Source Connect for literally 16, 17 years, and I've watched it constantly evolve. And especially after the pandemic, we had to find a way for us to be able to continue to do production. And you guys know, like, there was a lot of entertainment. It was like, it's 4-alarm fire. Everyone is making, you're greenlit, just make stuff. You got a game, let's do this.
Yeah.
And so I never stopped working. And I fortunately knew enough about audio to where I could just drop in, and I was like, I can engineer myself, I'm good. And it didn't matter where anybody else was. If they were overseas, if they were down the street, I could still connect to them, and they could feel confident with the recording that I was giving them, as well as I could feel confident about the stuff that I was giving too.
That's the greatest compliment we could ask for.
Yeah, thanks.
I would love to say that I'm like blowing smoke, but it's genuinely true. Like, if it was not for Source Connect, like, this industry would have been in a real bind.